Hi guys. Let's do it's remaining 9 questions, okay, to finish all the questions from the official guide, the main one, quantitative part. Easy questions, 2026, 2027. So I decided to record these 9 questions and send to you guys. Okay, so pause the recording and take 2 minutes and try this question. Okay, if you need a bit more, go for it. Then I will do in sequence all the questions so you can pause. Okay, let's go for this question. X, Y, and K are positive and X is less than Y. Okay. X is less than Y. Then this expression is, let's try to find what I'm going to do. I will attribute X is equal 1, Y is equal 2, and K is equal 3. So what I'm going to have 1 plus 3 divided by 2 plus 3. This is equal 4 plus 5. That is approximately 0.8. Is that okay? Approximately not. Exactly 0.8. Sorry. So it is 1. No. It's greater than xy. Xy is a half. Okay. Yeah, it's greater. It's equal. No. I verify the other ones because if I find more than one, I need to change the numbers until I find just one. Okay. Less than xy. No, because it's a half. Is less than xy and greater than or greater than xy, depending on the value of k. So this is dubious because I don't know for sure, but I'm going for this one. This is the problem of plugging numbers because arithmetic, always you cannot test for sure all the possibilities. So I'm going to solve now through algebra. Okay, that you have a resource here. So it's given that x is less than y. Okay, and what I'm gonna do, look, I will multiply k in one side and k in another side. Okay, then look what I'm gonna do. I will add xy in one side, following what he says to me to do, and in the other side. Okay, now I have x here and x here. I will put in evidence. I will have y plus k less than. Now I have y in evidence here. X plus k. Is that okay? Okay. So now I will isolate x. X less than y. X plus k. X plus k. Is that okay? Okay. Uh, oops, sorry. Y plus k. Okay? So I have x over y is less than x plus k over y plus k. So x over y, okay? So this is greater than this. So for sure, now you have certainty. So algebra saves the day, okay? So, but you need to figure out what to do in real time. But you need to be prepared, so pass through everything. You never imagined that probably. Okay, so next one. Okay, you can pause. Okay, these guys, 30 seconds, please. Okay, you can pause and wait 30 seconds. Minus absolute value of minus 4 is 4. Absolute value of minus 20, 20. Minus absolute value of 5, 5. So 15 times 4 is 60. Okay? You can pause just a sec. There's an ant here. I don't want to kill it. Okay, so x plus 1 is equal to t, and t is equal to 3 minus x. Value of x. T is equal to t, so x plus 1 is equal to 3 minus x. So x plus x to x is equal to 3 minus 1 is 2, x is equal to 1. Super easy. Okay, if R and S are positive integers such that 2R times 4S, okay, I put everything in the same base. So 4 is 2 squared, I multiply by S. And 16 is 2 to the power 4. When I have multiplication on the same base, I maintain the base and sum the exponents, but I am already putting in the exponential format, okay? Because when I have the same base in an equation to the powers, I can equalize the powers. I want this. Okay. I don't want 2R. I don't have 2R. I have R. I don't have S. I have 2S. But S, R, and S are positive and integers. I have just one option here. S is equal 1 and R is equal 2. There's no other option. Okay. So 2, R is 2, and S is 1. That is 5. Is that okay? Super easy? Yeah. So you continue to stop. Okay, put 2 minutes here. A grocer has 400 pounds of coffee in stock. 400 pounds. 20% of which is decaffeinated. 20% of 400, 80. If the grocer buy another 100 of 60% is decaffeinated, what percent by weight of the grocer of stock is decaffeinated? Okay, so it would be 60 plus 80 is 140 in 500. So this is 280 over 1,000. So it's 28%. Easy? Of the total amount that Jill spent on a shopping trip, okay, pause, 2 minutes. For this 2 minutes, 3 minutes, okay? If you're in the beginning, go for 3 minutes. Of the total amount that Jill spent on a shopping trip, including taxes, she spent 50% on clothing, 20% on food, and 30% on other items. Okay. 50%, 20%, 30%. If Jill paid 4% tax on clothing, no tax on food, and 80% on other items, then the total tax that she paid was what percent of the total amount she spent, including taxes? Okay, so 50 of an amount, I can put 100%, or 100, sorry. It will be 4%. 2. Is that okay? 20% on food, no tax. And 8% on other items, that is 30. So I will put here 30. Sorry. No, 20. On close, 0, 0, and 38, 2.4. So 4.4. Okay. So what percent of the total amount that she spent includes that? 4.4%. Is that okay? Is that right? Okay. A rope 20.6 meters long. Okay, this 1 minute and a half. Okay. Cut in 2 pieces. So x plus y is equal to 20.6. If the length of one piece is 2.8 meters shorter than the length of the length of the other, so y minus 2.8. So I'm assuming this is the longest. longest. I don't know, right, the longest. Okay, so this is the shorter. What is the length in meters of the longer? Okay, substitute here. I put in a place here. Y minus 2.8 plus y is equal to 20.6. So 2y is equal to 20.6 plus 2.8. 6 is 12, 14, 3, 23.4 divided by 2. 1, 1, 7. Is that okay? Okay, there's a specific class for this, okay, that rate of one machine plus rate of the second machine is the rate together. Rate is work over time. So work over time of the first one, work over time of the second one is work together, or 1 plus 2, and the time in conjunction, okay? So it will be 100 copies in 12 minutes. Pay attention if the units are accordingly, okay? 150 in 10 minutes. So if these machines work simultaneously at their respective constant rates for 30 minutes, how much of the work will be done? Okay. Well, what is the best way to do that? Yeah, I think the best way, let me create space. Instead to take the least common multiple, you here 50 over 6, 25 over 3 plus 15 is equal W over 30. I think it's easier to do the calculation. Least common multiple 3, so 25 plus 45 is equal W 30. Here will be 10. 25, 45. Yeah, I need to do this because I always fail. 10, 4, 6, 7. 10, 700. Is that okay? 700 of the job. No sun today. Good. Okay. This one, okay, 2 minutes is sufficient. So pause. For what value x between -4 and 4 inclusive is a value of x squared minus 10x plus 16 the greatest? Check the signs. Whatever I put here will be always positive or 0. Minus 10x. If I want the greatest, I will put here a negative because negative will be positive and this is positive. So this is -4 because is the greatest in magnitude negative. So it's -4. Okay, don't check. Okay, check. Okay, but do in a way, think in a way, develop the thinking in a way that in the test you don't check. Okay, you use the signs. Okay, and that's it for today. Thank you very much. Have a nice weekend and see you guys Tuesday. We are going to the medium level questions. Okay, bye bye.